So anyway, stupid plan ahoy.
Haha.
I actually wanted to ask a few questions regarding this, because I'm not sure I'm envisioning this correctly.
Sure.
At this moment in time, we are standing on one side of the gate that we can see through, and on the other side of the gate is Jider with 74 mice.
Probably
Rats.
about 60 feet down. Yes.
Rats.
Rats.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we can see him,
Yeah.
and so we can still talk to him.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
So point of order that should be clarified, but would have already been clarified is what is the light situation?
So that's actually what I was gonna bring up, is because I would, at the very minimum, be using my magical tinkering to put out a few 5-foot lights.
I would appreciate that because I'm
Way.
straight human, so I can't.
Oh,
see shit.
I think
I
Bob
just
is-
cast light on my rod.
Whoa.
His dog. So we're being clear, it's his dog.
No,
Yeah.
my rod.
Your dog,
Right.
yeah.
We're all on the same page.
That's going to be difficult because it's in your pants, presumably.
Is
I
it?
mean, it
Is
is.
it pink?
It is the Pact Keeper. Yeah.
Anyways,
But yeah, so there is a roughly 120 to 150 foot like tunnel that is basically 4 feet wide by 7 feet tall, give
mhm.
or take. About halfway down this is an iron grate door
Mhm.
that covers literally all of it, but is about yay wide on the grates, that had the glyph of warding under it, that at this point you can reasonably surmise is likely on door open, do a thing. Jider is at one end of the tunnel, which is the end that has a bunch of rats and the ladder going up into the house. And you guys are somewhere on the other side of that door. I don't know how close to the door you are. You're within 30 feet because of the detect magic, but other than
Yeah,
that,
we would have backed off pretty quick when that glyph of warding popped up.
The
I would have stayed still,
Okay,
just
so
because I would have presumed that we hadn't set it off yet. Whichever.
did the door have a latch or anything, or was it just like a you lift it up and you're in the sewer type of thing?
which door? The door into the house?
Yeah, because it was just hidden by magic, right?
Correct.
So it just
So it was just like
it's just like a trap door type thing where you can just
yeah,
like push
it
it up.
wasn't like a handle on it because of trip hazard. It was more like it's a wooden door that had like a little recess that you could put your hand in and pull it up.
Cool.
But
so
it was illusioned to look like the floor, so it took you a
so
little bit to
I could just essentially lift it.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the stupidest thing.
So
Why
I
am I
just
doing
wanted
this?
to listen.
I'm gonna say
when he went over there, I wanted to, as character, turn back to Don and Bob and to say, perhaps we should come back in 8 hours, in the early hours of the morning. I'm assuming this is early night. We're here, right?
yeah.
So like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., something
No,
like that.
it's more like it's probably more like 11 or 12.
Ooh, okay. I
Yeah.
get that timing off.
Yeah, because you got like he went over at dusk, which would have been 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was
And
there
then-
for like an hour and then going back.
Yeah.
And wait a couple of It's probably
I still think we should reconsider coming in early morning prior to him leaving for the day.
Well,
I think the Rat King has already made a decision for us.
here's the
We
thing.
can still tell him to come back.
We don't have to commit to anything. I can just send rats in there to fuck with them.
This is true.
I think he's definitely gonna take more precautions if a horde of rats come mage-handed lobbied from the fucking floor. I can't even speak.
Just chucking
Okay.
rats over.
And this is in his bedroom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna okay, rat guys. Here's the deal.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As he's doing this, I'm affixing a rope around the door
Okay.
What door?
The
The
door.
door with the glyph of warding between us.
Oh, so you walk onto the glyph of warding?
That's actually a good point. We didn't necessarily start discerning if it was a.
We assume that it's unopened, but there
We did not
presumably there are. You can have it trigger on different things.
Well, I
Let me
feel
construct
pretty
it.
confident about having Moto go over there.
In any case, rat guys.
Moto, tie this rope to the door.
Do we want to?
I mean,
Look
Moto
to
doesn't
see
have
if there's-
opposable thumbs. That's not really something Moto can do.
He doesn't have like a weird artificer snout that can.
He's not
move around.
R2D2 and has like an articulated
No.
arm. He can just pop
like
out.
jetpacks that he didn't know about and he never
Nope.
uses again.
Nope. Does not have literally a bat belt
Utility
at
belt.
all times. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Okay,
Could I
while he's
stand
talking
on-
to.
perhaps I could stand on Moto.
Okay.
I'm asking Don and Bob thoughts.
Where this is how are you
Wait,
standing
hang on.
on anything in a corridor that's your height?
I am capable of crouching.
I mean, do what you want, man.
Okay.
I'm just. We got to tie. If we tie a rope to the door and it triggers the door opening, we can at least pull it from afar and maybe minimize the risk so that we can run in while Jider's throwing rats through the floor.
Is the door locked?
No idea.
It seems important for your plan to understand if the door is locked.
Well,
I would-
before when I originally came up with this plan, we were going to have a Goliath pulling on our side, so it was a little bit less of an issue. But now he's on the other side running his rat army, so
I
I'm
would
not
rather
actually
us-
I'm not strong at all either.
I mean, you're strong from a comparative sense. My strength is 12. Like,
Mine's 12.
okay, cool. We got one more person. Jesus
But you're
Christ.
big.
I'm a lean Goliath.
He's lanky.
Oh.
But yes, you're talking to your red army though.
Yes.
Yeah, dog.
Okay, here's the
What are we
deal.
doing, man?
I think
See-
you should come back in the morning.
Okay, let me do this though, and then we can leave and figure it out. I say to them, these guys, not the rats.
Wait. We should not do this and then leave. It's
Yeah.
a terrible
Yeah.
idea.
Oh,
Okay.
someone
Could be
said
the
that.
worst
doing this
idea.
Okay.
Everything here.
If we
Oh,
fill his
I
house
would
with
like to
rats,
reconsider
he'll probably
throwing a
want to
rock
leave, right?
From high altitude.
No, if we flood them with rats, then we're like, if we
No.
flood them with rats and they leave, they're gonna go to the front door, and then nothing matters.
No, then we can get them at the front door.
We gotta leave the fucking sewer. We gotta go all the way to the outflow. Get above
Also,
ground, come all the way.
if,
down.
Okay.
if we're going outside, why would we do this if
I
like,
flush him
oh,
out to the front, and then you guys get him.
where the
Then we
the
should
ogres
probably
and
be
the
in the
Goliath,
front.
the gargoyles are? What? Why?
I don't
We're
know.
not
Why is this
currently
our
in the
plan?
front, Jider. I don't know if you're aware of this.
No, but you guys can go there.
I'm just saying,
And
mate.
get
Like,
murdered?
Not in the time it takes you to chuck a rat or 40.
No one's throwing. I'm not throwing rats. I'm mage hand elevating them. it's a rativator. Look, I think.
stand corrected.
Look, these rats. They're hungry, and
You know,
we can
we're not-
maybe
we're
he'll
not-
come down here to like see what how the rats are getting in.
we are the
we'll
worst.
just nail the
hitmen.
door shut and.
Look, guys,
Yeah,
I
it's just-
really want to send rats in.
We've given up on assassination and we moved on to hazing. College prank hazing.
We will kill him through stress.
Oh, fuck.
We will interrupt every night's sleep
Ever.
with a new prank until he goes crazy and kills himself.
In the meantime, all of our nerds get eaten alive by fucking orcs.
Look, that's like
I'm pretty sure they're dead already.
that's like 8 Matryoshka dolls away from here. That is not on my mind.
Jesus.
Okay, all right, Achillesy. Javelin the door. Let's see if we can get it open. What are you, an elephant? What's going on?
Drinking.
Get a straw, bro.
I forgot it. And I just was like,
You should
screw it,
just
I
get like a
just-
camelback and have it right under.
Yeah, I need to have it
There you go.
attached to the hat, and then
Yeah,
go
there
down
it is,
the
there
side.
Like,
So
I
you
figured
have
we
one
might.
of the-
throw a javelin into the door.
Yeah, into like the lock where it's got a solid panel. See if we can get that open.
This is okay. I mean,
What,
don't.
what else are we
Why?
gonna do? So, like Rativator until something good happens?
My javelin would return to me.
I think
DM
it's like,
question: if I
attack
throw
the
my
door.
javelin, that is a returning weapon, and it gets stuck in a door, does it just pry itself out of that when it comes back?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know
Presu-
either. This is your world.
presumably, it's like
I mean that'll be based on the rules of the
presumably
return
it's like
list.
Mjolnir, where it will like.
Well,
just-
no. In his case, it's actually like a physical tether that's attached to it.
Oh,
That he like scorpions out of his hand, right?
is it physically
No.
attached? No.
No.
No,
Does it teleport back or does it travel back?
no, mine's more like Mjolnir. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
Yeah,
was
if it's
originally
more
going
like
to do a
Mjolnir-
tether, but Salter poo-pooed that.
You what
Okay.
did I put?
Well, the punchline is Jider's gonna do his Rativator, and then we gotta get
Fuck.
there somehow. So we gotta get through the door, preferably at the same time he does Rativator. Otherwise, we're all boned.
Question.
No, you encounter one minor roadblock and it just goes completely off the rail.
The
Question.
reason we're in this
Oh
mess
look,
is
the
because
door
we
is
don't
locked.
Misty Step.
Renovator! You get the javelin of lightning, throw it at the door. I don't know how it helps.
Look, it started with me just saying if the rats could tell me what happened with the glyph of warding, and then I was already engaged on dealing with some rats.
Yeah.
And-
This is desperation
Jesus
on
Christ.
top of desperation.
I don't need an explanation of how we got to this absurd place. I was there. That doesn't make it less absurd.
Okay, I
still feel like
I have a-
retreating would
Feels
be
like
good.
a Benny Hill, like everything's just like, oh, we can't assassinate a guy.
I have a question for mechanics. What happens if Achilles throws his javelin, I pick it up and hold on to it, and then he recalls it? Do I just go flying back with it?
No, I'm looking up the rules for it, but probably not.
Okay.
But also
Oh.
maybe.
I mean,
It's a definite maybe.
I mean, like, if those are the rules, I'm gonna be like, start like, hey, okay, so throw the javelin past somebody, then
There is nothing
onto the
specific.
sides there between you and the
Spider-Man
javelin,
grab
and
it out of
pull it.
midair.
And
You know,
it
like,
returns
use the
to the
God of
wielder's
War,
hands
kind
immediately
of
after it
stuff.
is used to make a ranged attack.
oh, it's
so how do you want
immediate.
it to work, Orion?
So it says it's immediate, right?
Yeah.
Which
but-
means it doesn't like. It's not a. It can sit someplace and then eventually he calls it back. It just
No,
comes
that's
back.
true, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's teleportation, which is why I'm saying, how do you want it to work? I can
Well,
read
the
it
way-
either way, so
The way that you and I had initially discussed this months ago,
it's
when
like
I had-
Mjolnir, where it just like basically
I-
retraces its.
I was my thought process on it was it's almost like a magnetic return.
Okay.
Is
And
it something that
were
you
like
can?
saying
Sorry.
Then I will
whether or
say
not I
because it
decide
is
on
magic,
that? Yeah.
I will say that it can't get stuck places.
Or there's an amount of force that it can overcome. Like presumably it has some limitation.
Not according to the spell.
Okay.
It says immediately returns to the hand. You could argue that is teleportive. So I'm saying if we want it to work
Cool.
like Mjolnir, then it works like Mjolnir with just aesthetically, which means there are no intrinsic limitations. But I'm also like going to be
Right.
very
Like
limited in how much.
I can't harpoon a guy and then drag the guy back with
No,
me because
it comes
that's not
back
part
out
of
of
it.
him.
So
But if I'm
That
holding
should
on to
also-
it, it would at least
comes
try
out of
and
your hands.
yeah.
so I can't hold it.
No.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
It's really slippery. You know?
It's more for flavor because the wording is.
Or it like
marginally
magnetically
ambiguous.
repels whatever's holding it and
Sure.
pops out.
Well,
whatever.
I know it's ambiguous for the sake of
Okay.
allowing you to integrate it into whatever
Toss it
campaign.
through the bars.
That might be.
It'll get dangled. It'll turn a little bit.
So guys,
and then call it back and see if we can open the door.
here's what I'm thinking.
Well, it's not. If he can't hold it, it's not gonna pull the door open. I'm envisioning this like he's got a Leviathan spear basically. That's what he's got. It'll go ding, 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 and it'll slap into his hand.
Yeah.
And it won't like act on
whatever.
the environment.
I was gonna send a few rats to scout the place.
We can always attach a rope to a crossbow bolt and shoot that through, and then pull it.
Oh, we can attach a rope to the. Yeah. Either way.
I mean, you've already attached a rope to the door. Like the problem is pulling it open.
Oh, we hadn't done that. We were saying we
Yeah,
were.
we
that-
kinda-
Yeah,
that
because
retcon-
I asked if he walked on the glyph. Because we don't know for sure.
Yeah, I thought after you said that, he just said,
Okay.
I tied it to the door.
Although
No.
I could be a dick and say that you did the thing because you can't see the glyph, so you could have forgotten. But we're well past that, and I didn't. So
Who's got a crossbow? Crossbow bolt, arrow through the door.
I have.
Make it so.
why are you putting it in? Okay.
That they want to get the rope so we can pull it.
Yeah, because the arrow would go through the grate, but then when we pull it back, it'd be like, and you could pull.
I mean, maybe.
Or Jider has one of his mouse friends run it back through the other side.
That seems the way better solution, but I like this obtuse one.
To be honest, I'm under the impression that Jider's just completely off rogue, like being. the
Okay,
rogue,
guys.
even though he's not the rogue.
Okay, rat bros. Hold on for a second. I'll get you
So,
up there.
dog, what you want?
I'm gonna
You
get
said there
you.
was food up there.
Yep, but we gotta make sure that it's safe for you guys. Okay?
Oh, dog, that's so nice of you.
Yeah,
You're such a bro.
it's cool. So
I'm gonna name you rat number 3727.
3,727.
727.
Yeah,
3,727.
stories will be told of you. They won't be very short-lived because we live like a year and a half.
But you can pass it down generation to generation.
Sure.
What was it? 327.
I don't remember.
727.
Yeah. Seems like a weird thing to
Cool.
record, but all right.
It's important for 4 years from now down the campaign. It'll
Okay.
come into play.
So,
like I've heard stories of you.
The
Okay.
8-foot
Great,
tall
great,
rat.
great, great, great grandfather.
okay,
I thought
guys.
you were a rat.
So, we need to make sure it's safe, which means my friends need to come through. So can
Oh,
you?
sure, dog, but that's less food for us.
Oh,
Are
no,
they
my
rats too?
my friends aren't hungry.
Oh, okay. That I don't understand. What is hungry? I just want food.
Exactly.
I don't. What does being not hungry have to do with wanting food?
Do you guys think you could push that iron gate open so my friends could get in?
I mean, I don't know. I'm really at odds here because we rolled a 1 on our intelligence check, but we talk real normal like. So it's a little discontinuous. Let me find out. No.
Okay.
No, this shit continues to be real discontinuous.
I got this. This is
What a
the
$5
this is
word
the
for a
dumbest.
word.
Fuck it, I'm leading into it now.
Yeah, is your goal to open the door to open the grate without being near it?
No, I'm pretty sure it's gonna explode or fireball or something.
Yeah,
terrible
but
with
you guys
fireball.
want to open it without being near it, right?
Yeah.
I have a mage hand. I'll just open it.
Good use of that Misty Step. That was a wonderful spell slot, man.
Oh,
boy.
speaking of which, I'm gonna use my Rod of the Pact Keeper to regain that spell slot.
Okay, and then you use the mage hand to try and open the gate.
Wait. So the door, if this goes off and alerts them, We need to go immediately up the tunnel and then grab the guy.
Yeah, that's where the rats come in.
Where do the rats come into that?
Don't ask. Just don't. Just like don't touch the rats. Just
No, told the rats I'd give them food.
They can come in afterward. They're gonna get a body. They're gonna be happy rats.
I suppose 74 rats could, in fact, eat a person, alive or dead.
Do you guys like people to eat?
What dog? That's gross, man.
I don't know. How
Seems
do I
unusual
use
for a
this
rat.
thing?
We're real sophisticated, like.
with your intelligence of 1.
That's
I don't know what the intelligence of a rat is. I just know that I rolled a 1, so I don't know how to use this fancy metal thing.
okay, guys. You want me to open the door?
Yeah. Fucking do it.
Okay, stand back. Okay, so they're 60 feet on that side. I'm 60 feet on this side.
You're 30 feet on that side
Oh.
because that's the range of Mage Hand.
Yep.
It'll be
Sweet.
fine.
What's the radius of a fireball?
Just armor yourself with rats.
30 feet.
Does that mean I'm in it or just out of it?
Nope, it would mean you're in it.
Oh no, no,
Also,
no!
that's true.
The ward is in front of the door, right?
No, the ward is on the door.
Oh,
Dead center of the ward is the door.
okay.
And
Red
it's a
armor.
20-foot radius sphere.
Sweet, cool. I'm 30
I
feet
feel
away.
that they wouldn't be blowing up the other side, but perhaps
Don't know.
I'm wrong.
But as soon as I do this, I'm gonna start sending rats up so that they presume that the rat set it off somehow.
Sure.
Because rats open doors.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it was like rotting out and like they pushed it over or something. I don't know.
When we open the door, if a spell triggers, we gotta go.
Yes.
We gotta get.
You
out
mean
the
when
way,
a
we gotta
spell
get in the house,
triggers.
We gotta grab the guy. We gotta kill the guy. We gotta get out.
Yeah.
This could be an alarm.
Open the door.
All right. I use my mage hand to try and open the door from 30 feet away.
Okay. Nothing happens because it's locked.
I was waiting for that.
Because they didn't just come down, add a glyph of warning, and go, let's leave this locked door that you unlocked.
Perhaps they
Well,
wanted to
I mean, maybe they would have. Maybe they wanted us to set it off.
I mean, it was worth trying, but no, it's
Fuck
locked.
it, I'm gonna walk up to the door and I'm gonna
Wait,
touch the door.
you
See
can
if it
unlock
nothing
it with.
happens.
You can unlock it without opening it, right?
I had to find out if it was gonna explode if I got near it. So, all right, I'm gonna try and, like you said, I want to pick the lock with my thieves' tools and not open the door.
Okay. Roll
I'll
me.
assist.
I mean, you basically. Okay. Bob, where are you?
30 fucking feet away.
Cool. I need you all to roll me a dex save as unlocking
I
the
was
door
about to
without
ask.
speaking the command triggers the glyph of warning.
All of us, or
Yes.
So
As the entire well,
I wanted to ask
arguably-
whether or not
because I don't need to be
being
30 feet
prepared
away
with the
anymore.
shield, would that matter?
I mean,
But-
no.
Arguably, what?
Well, y'all are making a weird assumption that it's a fireball.
Yeah, I like it
The
could be
glyph of
fucking
warding casts wall of fire
anything. Oh, super.
and subsumes the entire corridor. It's a wait, how far away were you, Jider?
I mean, originally 30 feet to push it open, but I'm backing up because, like,
Yeah, because
I wanted
you
to
and
be
I were
60
gonna be
feet,
smart.
but I
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
with the
fair.
hand.
Actually, that doesn't even make sense to begin with. You're good. I need the other 3 of you to roll me dex because the wall of fire actually starts at the gate and pushes 60 feet out to the sewer.
26.
Now that I give that a little bit of thought, there'd be no reason to believe that anyone would be past the gate that is getting unlocked with a glyph. So Jider's good, and the other three are caught up on this. And then my point of contention was, I need you to make it with disadvantage, or I need you, Bob and Achilles, to make it with disadvantage because you're in a corridor that is entirely consumed by flame.
I can't count.
There is nowhere to dexterity check to.
The spell has been cast as part of the glyph, right? It's not being cast now. So I would have to counterspell. I would have to have caught him while making the glyph.
Yeah. You would counterspell the execution of the glyph.
Got it.
So, just to understand this, you're saying I would need to do this with disadvantage because there's nowhere for me to particularly dex save to, but Don is fine.
What? No, Don is also in the same boat.
No, everyone's disadvantage.
The only person that isn't in that boat is Bob, who is 60 feet away or 30 feet away.
Okay. And me.
Jider, who isn't making it at all because he's not part of what the wall of fire is encompassing.
Okay,
so essentially the sequence of events is he picked the lock, and as soon as it clicked open, unlocking the door is what fired off the wall of fire.
Couldn't we jump through the door?
No, because it opens towards you.
Closed.
And is closed. But also, like, it is a gate designed...
I was just saying if the... my point was more for the deck save purpose.
No, I understand. I understand what you're getting at.
Okay.
But I think, it would open towards you because it's
an exit.
I understand.
Escaping out that way.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the big one, is you'd have to open it and then get through it, and it's all happening at the same time.
Okay, I rolled the 10.
I got 10 as well.
Okay, so you both fail, and then Bob, what did you get?
Sorry, I was just checking the rule real quick, because Shield Master is more nuanced than I thought it was.
Wait, you're 30 feet away?
30.
Never mind, you need to make it with thing as well. You don't have anywhere to go. Like,
except
the whole...
back.
Because the point of order, like, literally the entire tunnel is just fire now. Arguably, there is no deck save to make, but I was willing to just give you disadvantage. But Bob, you would be in the same boat. There's nowhere to go that isn't in this fire.
So the corridor is like 5 feet wide?
It was 3 or 4 feet wide, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess the 1 foot or 2 feet on the side isn't going to be enough. Okay. Because the fire is 1 foot thick.
So I would assume Moto needs to also.
I missed that. Or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter. That is a good point.
Because it's just
never
a
mind.
wall.
Don't make them with disadvantage.
Okay. So
hey, I succeed. Because my first roll was a 17. My second was a 5.
My first roll was a 26.
Okay.
I had a 12. So Moto should also be making it a deck save then.
Is Moto in the corridor, or was Moto outside waiting? Like,
I assumed he was behind, like, essentially where Bob was at this time.
Then yes, he should also make that.
We hadn't
same
told him, hey, go wander the sewers. Okay, so 12 and 10.
Okay, so he fails as well.
Yeah. 12 is a fail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the DC was 18.
Nice.
So, oh, Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Very good.
So 24 fire damage.
I don't take any. It's fantastic.
Glad I didn't take any of that. That's rough.
Well, I mean, you'd think you take half, right?
You take half on a save?
Yeah, you take half on a save, all on a fail, and then Bob has a special thing that makes it half and none.
Round up?
Round up, yes. No, round down? I don't fucking remember.
Round
I
down.
don't remember.
Yeah, it's round
Down.
Okay, so 11.
Wait, how much was it?
23.
Oh, 3.
So half round down would be 11.
I thought it was 24. Okay,
Was it
23.
24, Brian?
Well, I don't remember. Yes.
24? Okay, so it's 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to double check my Moto's hit points on this one.
So point of clarification, like
intelligence.
so we did the dodge, but like technically within like combat, there's like the if you start in the fire, you take damage. So like, does that mean that because we were able like to like dodge it, we can hug the wall and like not take it, or do we have like sprint for the exit?
There's nothing intrinsically channeling the spell, so only its initial effect actually occurs.
Oh.
So
It doesn't last for the full duration of the spell?
well, it's a concentration spell.
Can
Oh,
you?
that's interesting. Yeah, you're right.
You can glyph
So-
of warding a concentration spell.
You can glyph warding anything.
That seems
Yeah.
really weird.
Which is why, not knowing exactly how that's meant to work, it makes more sense for me to be there's nothing concentrating, so the spell triggers once and then stops.
Cool. Question: how much noise does that make?
I mean, it's not
Iron.
none.
That backdraft style whoosh as the flame
yeah,
moves,
basically.
comes up the air.
Let me look it up. Actually, now I'm curious because that would actually make a pretty big difference.
If the spell requires concentration, it lasts until the end of its full duration.
Cool. Then I take that back because that
So for a minute. Yep.
it could go either way. So it's going to last for a full minute. So those of you who failed your deck save are currently in the fire. Those of you who succeeded, roll me evens and odds. Evens, you're on the side that isn't causing fire. Odds, you're on the side that is.
Oh, right, because Wall of Fire is a directional spell. One of it takes damage, one of it doesn't.
Oh.
And when it's triggering in your face, I don't think you'd have the capacity to like
Pick a side
make
randomly.
that decision.
Yeah.
So you just
Yeah.
pick one randomly.
So which one was the bad side?
Odds?
Yay! I'm super lucky.
It's rolling 20.
Cool. Then you.
Nope, 19. I'm on the bad side.
All right. So Eric's on the bad side. So if you end your turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall, you will take more fire damage.
Okay. Dash
And
the
then
fuck out of
those
there.
of you in are under
So,
basically the same thing.
You could, since you're in it, you can just go through to the other side.
Of the door.
I don't
right?
believe so. I believe
Without
passing
taking
through
damage.
triggers the full damage.
But you're in the damage area already.
Yeah.
But
No,
I'm on one side of it. Like if you figure it's a flat plane,
Okay.
this side takes damage within X number of feet of it.
So there's damage from
through it.
passing through and damage for ending turn.
I assume so.
yeah.
if
So the way that it
my
works
memory of the
is
spell.
anyone caught in the wall of fire takes damage immediately on its activation. That was basically everybody because there's just
Yeah.
you wouldn't have been going like this against a wall, which is what you're all doing right now. Those of you who failed are still in like the core burst, and then the way Wall of Fire works is there is intense heat emanating from one side of it. So the odd side, the side Eric's on, is still getting blasted with heat, which means he's functionally still in it. So 2/3 of this corridor is under a wall, and 1/3 is safe. Bob is in the safe part. Eric is in the unsafe part. Orion, or Achilles, and Moto are literally in the fire. And then
Does that mean we could move to the safe part?
You could, but in the fire, it would not be obvious to you which side is the safe part.
Okay, so
you'd
this,
roll
though,
odds or
originated-
evens.
Does this originates though from the door?
Yes.
So we go through the door and it's not there.
Yeah. That is.
The door is still
exactly there.
locked, right?
The door is unlocked, but closed.
Right.
At that open. I'm hauling ass out. You know.
Through the
dash
door.
all the way.
back.
No, do the closed door while I'm on fire? No, just away from it. Away from the ouchy parts.
Okay.
I mage hand the door open.
Are we going like initiative here or whatever? Because
Vague initiative.
I was going to go through the door.
I'm being slowly closer.
And I think Moto would retreat, like automatically. But
Yeah.
if you think he should be running forward,
it's a you thing. It's what is he doing? What do you tell him to do? Because
oh yeah, I guess I could do that.
Literally.
yeah, like you're in charge.
So, yeah. Okay. So as the action, I go through the door. As a bonus action, I yell at Moto to follow, and he can cover the distance.
Okay. So, Eric, you dash. You get out of the fire. Bob, what are you doing?
I'm shimmying towards the door.
Okay. So, slight bad news. You will have to enter the wall of fire in order to get through the door. Only briefly, but you will have to enter it. Dawn, you have achieved getting out of it at the end, but now you can get down the corridor on the safe side, but we'll have to go back into the wall of fire or just camp for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't think either of you know that, is my point of order. I don't think you know how long
we don't
this
know
will
the
last.
duration on this.
So you, the player, knows it's a minute and can wait it out. You, the character...
I feel like
You're on a clock.
So
I feel like if whatchamacallem, Jaeger guilds have mages, like Wall of Fire is not like an 8th level spell. It's a
but this is a unique usage of it. This is funky. Like we don't. And Don,
and it is a 5th level spell, so like
magical components.
Yeah, I don't think you, or 5th or 4th. I don't think you would have necessarily been in the guild groups that would have 4th level casters.
Didn't realize
your backstory.
Yeah. I didn't realize 5th level. I thought it was 3rd.
Doesn't it have?
And I think it would be beyond us.
Yeah.
3rd is like 5th level or 6th level. 3rd isn't that high.
But
you only just got to
a glyph of warding can only store a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, but like most Jaeger guilds
higher.
have some people that are like higher
or lower. You can store a prepared spell of 3rd level or lower in the glyph by casting it as part of creating.
Roll past that. It's happened. We're here. Whatever the rules.
Sorry.
We're in the world. So let's not rules lawyer this shit. What are the odds that they heard that upstairs? In character to Bob.
So,
Jider, do you hear any movement?
Well, point of order. You said if a spell goes off, we're going in. That was the plan, right?
Yeah, and then I got lit on fire.
So I've started lifting rats through there.
So I'm going to point out that not only was there like a backdraft explosion, but I think just the virtue of the wall of fire and the fact that you're 120 feet away from each other, like the people on one side that are clear can't really talk to.
Oh, I can't fucking
90
see
feet away.
Yeah.
So it's basically at this point, Bob and Dawn on one side, sort of, and Achilles on Jider safe on the other, rativating things.
So having been admonished for not following a plan before, I'm like, all right, the plan was go when it goes off, right? Like, like out of character. That's what was.
Well, but Jider, you and I are here together, so you can talk with me.
Though.
Yeah, but as soon as it went off, I would have been like, all right, rats, let's go. And
I mean, okay, so I'm going to say
that's fair.
there is no
if you
I
want
would
to go
have
ahead
been.
and say that.
That is what you.
Yeah.
That is you saying that's what you do. Also, read the last paragraph of Glyph of Warding.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Cool. Yeah. If you just cast it at a higher level, you can put in higher level spells.
I'll say, Jider, I think we should wait and regroup. I need to repair.
As like and the rats are like halfway
and I
up.
Are going to start repairing each other.
Kinky.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here in front of Jider and all the rats.
Right now, so I'll stop so the plan was to like lift 10 pounds of rats at a time up through the thing and just kind of
The
push them.
plan was not to have them on the other side of a wall of fire.
Yes, but I'm saying that because I'll stop the hand with rats on it as it's up the thing when you say that. How big are these rats?
Rat-sized.
So how many are
Pound
10
apiece.
pounds?
I don't know. I'm gonna say 8.
Okay. So I have 8 rats on my mage hand. I'm like, oh, hold up.
So, Bob and Don, like, what are you doing? Because again, I don't think you know that this is only gonna be a minute.
I mean, I'm shimmying over to the
Okay.
to the door so I can get like close enough to actually see and talk to Jider and
Okay.
How long did it take us to get here from the outflow entrance, roughly?
The entire-
All told, probably 15-20 minutes.
Okay, so it would be a while to run out and then come back over on the surface.
Yeah, it's not super practical.
I'm gonna douse the flames that are on me still, and just looking at Bob like, what the fuck do we do?
I mean, looking
Bob
at
is near the gate. He's 60 feet down the corridor.
All right, so I
Yeah,
guess I'm
you're
looking
by
at him
yourself.
down the 1 foot.
So
tunnel.
I will say, you could shimmy on the safe side down there if you really wanted to.
But if I
without having
can't see there's no way of getting through the open door, I'm not gonna try and jump back through the flames that just nearly cooked me to get onto the other
You
side.
need
That
to
doesn't
jump
seem like
though. You just
logical-
go on to
you
the
just walk.
side.
Like, imagine a 3 or 4 foot arc. There's
Yeah.
a wall of fire in the middle as you're looking at it, like a cross section. You can see heat on one side, you can see safety on the other, and way down there potentially Bob. Like, you can tell from now that you're fully out of it, you're looking at a weird cross section, and you
Yeah, I
can
thought you
tell
said there
there's
was
a safe
that
side
get
you
through
can
the
shimmy down
door.
to talk to them without having to get into the fire. It's only, unbeknownst to you, once you're all the way down at the end to get through the door, because the door is not as wide as the full thing.
Okay, if I can't
sneak
if I
into the
can't tell
fire.
that from here, then yeah, I'll start
Okay.
shimmying alongside.
Okay.
Okay,
No, I
I'm
don't think
halfway.
you'd be able to. Well, this is super well lit. I actually think you would be able to tell that from here.
Yeah,
The
then I'm gonna stay at
cavern's
the
on
edge of the-
fire. You can see
So-
very well now.
I don't know how long we have on this. It'll take me half a minute to repair Moto.
I mean,
I'm thinking it'll take me
5
probably
minutes.
about that long to shimmy over to 30 feet to the door. 'cause,
That's
like,
why I'm asking.
I'm not
I
moving
don't
very
know.
quick.
I mean, I'll say 30 seconds later, you're at the door and Achilles is repaired. The fire
yeah,
is still
fire is down,
going.
like-
I'm not fully repaired. I'm still singed.
Well, okay.
you have completed your repair.
What's the plan?
No, I'm holding off on one.
Oh.
What's the plan? Do we hear movement up there?
What do I hear? Rats.
You hear rats squeaking because fire and fire.
I mean, they're a ways away from the fire.
Yeah, but they're still terrified.
Don't worry,
Oh,
guys.
God, that's terrifying. Oh, God, we're all gonna cook.
Nope, it's staying over there. We're good.
Oh, dog, there's fire there, dog. We gotta go up there.
Give my friends just a minute. A little bit.
Does the fire freak them out enough that they figure out how to climb the ladder?
That's a fair point. Like,
Fire
Here-
is inspirational.
what? What did you roll?
A 20.
20.
Yes, they start scrambling in their fear up the ladder.
Cool. And presumably they can push open a wooden plank in a mass.
Yeah, they just start pouring into the room above.
You don't get to be happy about that. You're the reason that we're here. Mr. Rob is gonna open the door. Rativator.
And then you hear the rats going, "Oh God, this is worse!" And then start pouring back down.
What's up there?
Oh God, there's a dude and he's killing us! Oh God!
There's
Is it what?
a dude?
That happened.
Actually, you start to see. You don't see any of the rats that made it up come back. you just start to see like some of the rats that as they're pouring out, like they start to slow. They're going, "Oh God, it's Bap!" And then like you see like a firebolt take one of them and fly it back down the. You just get hit in the head by a firebolted rat.
It happens.
Don't.
And then they start.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get out from under the tube. Is there space down the corridor further, or is this like the end of it?
It's the end of the corridor.
Okay, so I'm gonna back away from the hole.
Sure.
A bit, so someone looking down can't just like see me standing there staring up through the rats.
That makes sense. That's the weirdest sight ever. That makes sense. Okay.
So how many rats are still down here?
Fair question.
About 30.
Okay. And they are
3-4 rats. That's not bad.
This is not going well. Okay, so what are we doing, guys?
It is not the best.
Achilles, what's the plan?
I could throw a javelin. I could throw it twice.
So after about 30 seconds of standing around with your thumbs up your asses, the fire goes away.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Let's be quiet. The thing is open.
Yeah, we go through the door.
I need you all to roll me stealth.
Oh my god.
I plan to just stay still. Am I leading the charge?
Seems like Jider is.
What charge?
He should have 5 turns ago.
11.
8.
14.
Stupid
3.
disadvantage.
Wow, guys.
How did I get the best?
I have disadvantage, bro.
Me
Change
too.
it. Get on
Yeah.
my level.
I rolled a 4.
Hey, everyone is on your level. That's the problem. All right. So what are you doing? Because very obviously they know something's going on.
Ratovator.
I mean, they just saw a whole bunch of rats flood in. Okay. I'm just thinking.
Presumably because somebody.
My
triggered
character,
their glyph
I'm
of
thinking
warning.
out loud as my character. So, the plan was to go in when we saw the spell. But then Achilles, you told me to wait so he could heal up. But then the rats were just pushed up through it. So right now, the people up there, if they know the spell went off, it was immediately followed by a whole pile of rats. I have no idea what to do.
I think we have to go.
All right.
You know we're coming.
All right.
As in leave or as an attack?
As an attack.
All right. You guys gonna attack? Who's going first?
I will javelin.
Well, so you have to get up a ladder that may or may not have someone at the top.
How tall's the ladder?
It's 15 feet,
15
right?
feet?
Yeah.
15 feet. Can we do a fastball special at the top?
Man.
No, because apparently Jider, who threw the Paladin in the first fucking game in the city, only has a 12 strength.
That was throwing him long ways, not up.
Yeah, up ways is way harder. Dude.
Yeah, up is going to be harder, and also you don't have full range of motion. Jider especially does not have full range of motion right now.
Wait.
Not for what would be required to throw.
What's the rules on high jumping?
I don't know.
Is that a rule?
Yes, they exist. It's something like strength, but like I don't know what it is because it literally never comes up.
Except it's the second time that I've thought about. I've had to use it as the thing. High jump. Make a high jump. You leap.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say I'm going in. Cover me, you guys. Casting Shield of Faith myself, and I'm gonna start climbing up the ladder.
Okay.
Honestly, probably the best move we've got.
All right, I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative,
And
then we're gonna take a break. What's up, Orion?
I was going to cast something on if Bob's like starting to just go up, I wanted to reach over and cast heroism on him.
That's fine.
I don't know what that does.
You get a +3 every round for the next minute.
Oh, for health? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I can basically jump and grab onto the top of the tube.
Yeah. Well, you're like 8 feet tall. So
yeah.
That's.
So, and then I can reach to 12, which means I only need to jump 3 feet, which is coincidentally my jump height.
Yeah, you're just gonna basically stand up, grab the top rung, and
Yeah, you're like the 7-footer that dunks by jumping.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay.
So Bob, I just need initiatives. Hold on to those. Let's take a break. We'll reconvene at
Holy shit.
05.
that works.
And then you'll give me initiative, and then we'll see what this clusterfuck.
And then the TPK begins.